What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Push Forward back with another one. No safety. No safety. You could think of that in a couple different ways. Guns, stuff like that. But I ain't talking about that. Nothing violent. None of that. No safety is for the women. And for the men that try to be safe. Now, I know y'all probably still thinking, this nigga talking crazy. Like, what you mean? No safety? Like, you dealing with a wild chick or... No. No safety as in, why when I try to be safe during sex, you don't want to be? That's the no safety that I'm actually talking about. And the only reason this came up because I've noticed this. I've noticed that the women who actually have children actually like no safety more than the ones without it, and that's most likely how they got into the situation of having the children, because they like to be off safety. They like the nigga to go over there off safety, and then want to blame the nigga afterwards for certain things, but that's not what this is about. This is pretty much, I don't get it. I've dealt with a few women that hated wearing the condom, but didn't want to get pregnant anymore, and didn't take the proper measurements to not get pregnant. Not on birth control, not going to the clinic afterwards, no plan B's, no none of that. They just want to get it in, no safety. And it's just wild to me, because you don't have no safety net beforehand, during, or after. Like, you just letting that shit just ride. You got kids already now, you just letting that shit just ride. And even some that's actually taking the risk with the birth control, with these other things, like, there's no 100% safety. So I'm not gonna say that condoms is 100% safe, because I've had a couple break on me and bust on me. So I'm definitely not gonna say that's the most safe way. But what I'm saying is, I know Jones to have no type of safety net whatsoever, and want you to raw dog the shit out of them. And I don't get it. I do get it. You are a hoe, you're a thought. I get that part. But then I don't get the ones that's not hoes or thoughts that actually do the same thing. Or the ones that I don't consider hoes or thoughts that do the same thing. Maybe they are hoes. Maybe they once were hoes. Maybe this is their old hoe coming back on me. So maybe that might be the case. But I doubt it, because I know a lot of women out here that have kids that say they'd rather do it without a condom than with a condom. They'd rather that nigga pull out. They don't mind going to the clinic. They don't mind popping the pill. They don't mind being on control. They don't mind none of that. For those women, I salute you. I salute you. At least you know what you like, and at least you know you want to be safe afterwards. But the other thing about the safety net is you're still not fucking safe, because you can get any type of disease from that situation. You don't know what they fucking with, they don't know who you fucking with. But just for the simple fact that you don't like condoms, you don't want one in the picture. You want it to be all full-blown shootout in that club. That's what you want. You want an all-day shootout in there. All-day and night shootout. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Fun, but crazy. Definitely crazy, and the aftermath ain't fun, and if you get something from having that fun, ain't no motherfucking fun. But a lot of people do shit that's fun and got crazy fucking consequences. So there's a million ways to die. I guess that's one of the ways they don't mind choosing. But what I'm failing to understand is why. Why go no safety when there's so many ways out here to be safe? Now, I ain't gonna lie, it feels way better. I'd rather raw it. I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather be no safety. And I think with guys, it's a double standard because I think we can go no safety a little bit more than the women can. It's your club. If you gonna let me in here with a gun and shoot it up, it's your club. I was just going to the club that day. I had my gun on me. I always got my gun on me. I just didn't put the safety on because you don't put the safety on, and I didn't care enough to put the safety on. So I guess I do gotta talk to the fellas too, because you gotta care enough to want to put the damn safety on, my nigga. And if you don't care, you just as reckless as the woman. Because that's exactly what they are, reckless as a motherfucker. With less structure than ever before. We are to blame for that, but that's another topic for another video. Right now, we're talking about these motherfuckers not being safe out here and not taking care of themselves or what the fuck they supposed to be doing. And being aware of this shit. So if she don't want to do no safety, brother, you might have to do a little bit more digging. I know the pussy might look good. I know she probably pretty bad as a motherfucker. But if she finds it awkward in the beginning, I mean, I'm talking about y'all ain't know each other too long. You ain't know her enough to find out if she got orthotish ways. Y'all just getting into it. And if y'all just getting into it that soon, say a week or so, as soon as hell, it tells you right then and there. The quicker you got it. And no safety? Oh shit, no. No, and then ask the age, put the age with that, you know this thing, and when she started, you know you ain't the first one. You know you ain't the first one to hit that quick. You're not. You might be the first, one of the first that went with no safety on, because I'm pretty sure a couple of niggas thought and put the safety on, but you wanted it. And then you're in a fucked up position because you didn't want to go safety because she had no safety. So we just gotta make better choices out here. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Have I done raw to a couple of joints? A lot of them. A lot of them. I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. A lot of them. Is it probably one or two that I probably shouldn't have? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. But for the most part, I was safe. For the most part, I was safe, and accidents happened to me. Where my shit popped and fucked up. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Well, it might. It got something to do with me, but it ain't got nothing to do with me. I mean, all I'm saying is be more safe. Okay? Just be more safe, especially when it's a new environment, a new situation. Ain't nothing wrong with a little fucking. But there's something wrong with a lot of bullshit after the fucking. A little fucking shouldn't turn to a lot of bullshit. Ever. It shouldn't transpire that way. So all I'm saying is watch out for the no safety and be safe yourself. Don't run out here and be at no safety. You ain't got time to be at no safety. Unless you know that's yours. Unless you know what you're working with. So then you can go no safety for the rest of your life. But if you don't know what you're dealing with, you're going into a club that you don't know how the security is, keep your safety on. Simple as that. Like it if you like it. Comment if you got something to say. Subscribe if you want to see more. Mr. Push Forward. I'm out.